Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, continuing on with our ABDACOM campaign. We are up to day number 111. Currently 11 o'clock in the morning on May 24th. Currently, ships are in transit, but nothing really exciting is happening at this point. I did split off the De Ruyter from Cruiser Group 1. I sent her down to Surabaya. She's going to rearm. We do have those 3 destroyers that were left from the group from the last episode somewhere around here, but my guess is they're going to be heading back this way. If they encounter one of these submarines, I am not at all going to mess with them, just because subs and destroyers tend to not mix well together, and the destroyers tend to get the upper hand, and I don't want that. Supply situation is we are marshaling our forces. We have over 5,000 troops on Batavia ready to go. We have a good amount of supplies. These supply ships are going to come up and pick up supplies. Flandria is making her way back to deliver some fuel. Let's actually have her head over here, do that over there. She's just going to drop off what she has. Our transport convoy number 1 is headed back to Darwin to be ready to pick up the next batch of troops and supplies. Warspite and her escorts are moving up. They're going to join up with Cruiser Group 1. By then, we should have enough troops and supplies that I feel confident in reinitiating Operation Infusion, the invasion of Sumatra that will continue at some point, hopefully very soon here. Other than that, we are just going about our daily business of patrolling, keeping our eyes open, and seeing what the Japanese throw at us. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episode. Command points available now, 53, so I'll throw together a decent transport convoy to get the, let's see, 2 of these should be good. We've got our fuel tanker right there. We can join them up. And then we're going to give them a destroyer escort. Find something that's not overly fast that we can just throw in there. And Childs. Right, they look good. Throw one of those in there. I think maybe one more transport here. One more cheaper transport for the engineers here with the Iron class, the Iron Baron. So that's our transport convoy. And we'll name you by 3. Grab the troops, supplies there, and engineers. That looks good. Preston out front. and send them on their way. First stop is Batavia and Batavia. And Tiljet doesn't have any supplies here. Could be a problem. Gamma. Load you up with fuel. May have to drop some of those supplies off at Tiljet. Go. And supply 3 is on its way. Next. Is your Cove. They'll give us 2 command points. We don't really need to do anything with at this point. Sirkov's going to come up. Oh, problems here. Up. Like this. And get into the action. Transport's coming down. Everyone else is pretty much doing what I told them to do. Except for our subs that aren't patrolling. They're just sitting there. You guys are doing good. Those are the destroyers. I think they're heading out, but I will keep my eye on them, and if they decide they want to make a move here on Batavia, they're going to pay dearly. It looks like they're sending someone down. We got maybe 4 merchants, maybe 7 ships. Salmon is in a position to attack. She only has 12 torpedoes, but should be good here. We've got a Seagull in the area. Let's see what the Japanese have for us today. Have 4 ships. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 merchants. Any of them armed? Yes. Number 3 is armed. As is number 3. Oh, that's the only one that's armed. Alright. Alright, Salmon. Who we want to attack? You look like a nice target. Number 4. That'll be our victim here. Identifier. The merchant of the Japanese Navy. Hirokini Maru. We're going to slow you down. Get that scope down for now. We'll sit and wait and hopefully take out these transports here. Alright, our fish are inbound on this transport right here. We see them moving in. I put them on a 1-degree spread. They haven't started maneuvering yet, so that's a good thing. They're looking pretty good, actually. We'll see which way these guys start maneuvering once these torpedoes hit, unless they're all duds, which is entirely possible. I've had all 4 of my torpedoes be duds before. Stern tubes, we have 4 left. We'll have 4 in the bow tube. So let's see. 1 hit, 1 dud, 2 duds, 3 duds. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Gotta love that. Not entirely sure which direction they're going. She's got fires. Heavy damage, heavy flooding. Alright, let's get this sub turned around and down to 5 knots. We may actually be able to take another shot at her. Right, so I did lose sight of them. Hoping they aren't still making their way down south somewhere. I don't really think they are. I think if you inflict any damage whatsoever on these guys, I think they book. But we're going to keep our eyes open for sure. Going to have them start heading back this way so they can rendezvous with Warspite. Salmon is heading down to rearm. Hopefully they don't show up. Well, actually, it wouldn't really be a bad thing if they just showed up right here. Warspite could have some fun. But our air is ready to go for the day, so we're going to launch the first patrols of the 26th of May. And this is what the first patrols of 26th of May have found. Actually, it's not the first patrols. It's already into the afternoon, so time flies when you're having fun. So let's go have some fun. Alright, well, slightly disappointing here. We've got 2 destroyers. We've got 14 of our best pilots maneuvering into position here. I've got this northern group here separated out into groups of 2. Going to be attacking this guy. We've got 2 groups of 4 right here that are going to be moving in on this guy here. I've got them formed up in box formation. So the if that has any effect on what they do, how they attack. Someone gave me the advice that quantity over quality when bombing matters, so I'm going to go with that. I'm going to test it out here, see how we how we do here. But we're going to get everybody lined up and ready to do their thing. All right, group number one is moving in. And let's see, nobody bothered to get up to altitude like I wanted them to, so we can just do that now. Here, like 7 and 8 decided to change course. Bring them back. I have a feeling this is going to be another one of those things where planes just all show up at once. We don't want that. So I'm going to try out this box formation first. She's going 19 knots. Like she's turning to the right. So box formation, how we gonna do? Right there. You guys can leave. She's turning to the left. Get this other group heading in that direction there. Oh, there we go. Nice. It was only 2 bombs, but right. Group number 3. We'll have you form up in line abreast, seeing you're coming at her from the 22 knots. Like she's flying pretty straight, or drop. Get out. No, you guys, some of you don't like the this whole showing all the air attacks, but I haven't done it in a while, so kind of having fun with it. If we got any hits on her over there. Turning to the right. And drop. I think we did actually get some hits. Smoking now. You guys can leave. Some people like the air attack, some people don't. I understand both positions, and we whiffed completely on that one. Although she did just get a nice fire started. Heavy on number 1, minor and. All right, so group 1, we're gonna switch your target to number 1. Let's see, 3. Are the ones that dropped. 5. I'm gonna keep you as is here. Have you come in. Group 1, I want you to come in on number 1 here. Drop on you first here. Which direction is she? She's running straight. At 22 knots. So, drop. And go. Like her fire's spreading too. Go. All right, first group. Come back around. can get at least one of them down, I'll be happy. But we did do enough to send them both back to the middle of nowhere where they came from. Alright. You swung around. This might not work out too good for me. Drop. And go. And we hit her. Critical and heavy. We'll see if these fires develop on these two ships enough to put them down for the count. Okay, I'm just taking a look at Cruiser Group 1 here. I know some of our ships are fairly damaged. So we're going to be picking one to send back. Because we have to make the room here. Now Perth, I forgot to rearm Perth. Whoops. Probably forgot to rearm a bunch of them. Jupiter, none. Van Ghent, none. Emerald, none. Houston, minor. And De Ruyter is moderate. And I'm going to send Perth off for now to rearm. Okay, so Perth, be better to send you. Guess it doesn't really matter. Perth. Split. And head off to rearm. Warspite. Dauntless and encounter. And merge it up with Cruiser Group 1. We go. I'm just going to leave the name as is. Split you off here. Yep, not what I wanted to do. Well, it added them how I wanted it, so whatever. We're going to patrol here for now. just kind of keep a patrol up right there. Those destroyers took off, as kind of expected. Flanders heading back. Supply 3 is heading up. Kind of time this out a little bit here. It'll be 74 hours before she gets up here. And then probably another 2 days before she gets to Batavia. I guess we could start moving troops up. I really want to do that yet. We're going to take them 16 hours to get there. Well, they'll be in position anyway. Sirkuf is moving pretty good up into the Java Sea. So that is where we stand right now here. There's more. 5 ships, maybe 1 CA, 1 DD. Take a look, see what we have. It looks like it is a heavy cruiser. That's a wonderful thing, huh? Now, some of my planes I did arm with armor piercing. 1 armor piercing bomb. So we will get this all set up. Pick our target. Obvious choice. Bad boy right here. And then move in on the attack. First group 2 is dropped their bombs. Have them get out. Next group's moving in. Oh, nice. We actually got a hit. Surprise, surprise. These are the guys with the armor piercing here. Down to 18 knots. Managed to do a bit of damage to her. Okay, let's get you slowed way down. Turning to the right. Bring you up. Do enough damage with these armor piercing rounds, we can maybe send 1 flight with the high explosives and the other 2 against the destroyer there. Although I'm tempted just to do what I can to finish this fella off here. Okay, drop. Leave. Next group. Alright, we got 3 more groups moving in on the attack. These guys are coming in a line abreast formation. She's at 3 knots. So hopefully if we put the bombs right there, half of them will probably miss, but it's alright. Now you guys can leave. 13, where are you going? Oh, turn around. Then number 9, this group here, line ahead. I'll have you form up in line abreast, why not? There we go. Good hits. Right there. Our last group moving in. Let's see if these hit before I switch over. Yeah, some of them did. That would be, let's see, not you, but you. Oh, we're almost over target here. I don't want you in line abreast. But it's a little late. So, guess we can try this, see how it works out. May have to come back around if I can't pull this one off. Oh my god, where are you going? Wrong way. Oh well. We'll see what happens here. Maybe we'll accidentally hit this destroyer. She's looking rough, so I don't think we're going to accidentally hit the destroyer. Wishful thinking on my part. Yeah, they all missed. Oh well. See what their damages are. Critical and critical. So she may well sink. You never know. Just never know with this game, right? That might help. Just kind of looking around, and one of our planes got shot down. And there she goes. The sacrifice. The sacrifice, that's what it's called, the sacrifice. Alright, I would say that's a good outcome for that attack. And I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Anyway, if you liked the episode, hit the like button. If you have any tips or advice, put those in the comment section below. Just wanted to see if they'd run into each other. If you'd like to follow along through the rest of the ABDACOM campaign, we're making progress. Steady, slow, but steady nonetheless. Hit the subscribe and come along with us. There will be more War on the Sea on my channel after this, so you don't want to miss that. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very good day.